So the lesson that you guys are going to work on for e-learning today is figures of speech or figurative language. The first type of figurative language we're going to talk about is verbal irony. It's when you say one thing, but you really just mean something very different. So any form of sarcasm would be verbal irony. Your example, Olivia seems thrilled that her car keeps breaking down. Obviously, she's not really happy that her car is breaking down. That's sarcasm or verbal irony. Each breakdown is as enjoyable as a punch to the face. Again, sarcasm or verbal irony. Next, simile, you guys know this one. It's when you compare two things that are very different using like or as. Example, the cat's fur was as dark as the night. Allusion is a brief reference to someone or something that is well known, usually from history, literature, movies, that type of thing. Your example, I'd better get home before I turn into a pumpkin, Lily remarked. So the allusion is obviously from Cinderella, where the stagecoach turns into a pumpkin. An idiom, just to review, we talked about this one earlier in the year, is just an expression that you can't take literally. You kind of have to learn what it means. You hear them a lot, and you can use context to kind of figure it out. So like, in the doghouse is an example of an idiom, or the assignment was a piece of cake, meaning it was really easy to do. A metaphor is when you compare two things that are not alike. You just don't use like or as to do that. So the snow formed a blanket over the town. You're comparing the snow forming a blanket like it covers. That gives you an image of it covering the town. Alliteration, tongue twisters, same kind of thing. The beginning sounds of words are the same. They're repeated. What a lucky little lady. All the L sounds there is your alliteration. An onomatopoeia, you guys usually know this one. It's just a word that makes sounds like it, or expresses a sound, sounds like a sound. The scrambled eggs hit the floor with a splat. Splat is the onomatopoeia. Personification, we've spent a lot of time on this. It's where something that isn't human is given human characteristics or does human things. The trees danced in the wind. Well, trees don't really dance. That's a human thing, so that is personification. And last, it's a pun. It's when you use a phrase in a humorous way, but it means a little bit more. So a great new broom is sweeping the nation. Your assignment is to complete the using figures of speech worksheet. So you're going to write a sentence that includes a simile and then a metaphor, and then you're going to write a sentence that uses personification. And then you're going to work on IXL E5 and E6, just a half hour on both IXLs combined. I feel like you should be able to pretty much get to at least 80% on those in that half hour. Enjoy your day.